So this is probably one of the worst ideas I've ever had.
What's up you guys, Kalvin here, and welcome back to my channel, where today I'm pumped. I'm going to be doing something so requested. I made a video reacting to a transtrender, and the video actually went viral. My first video to 1 million views. You guys asked for it, you guys love these videos. Everybody loves my reaction videos. Dumb SJWs.
Hateful content.
Stupid SJWs on the internet. I'm trans, so I have the authority to come on here and tell you how fucking dumb you sound. It would be awesome for me to showcase them on my channel to all of you guys who really like to go and interact with these people. I don't want you guys to like harass them, but we will be showing pictures.
First off, before anyone calls me a transtrender, I'd like to establish some trans cred with some of Kalvin's community. I'm 24 years old, almost 3 years on T. I have wanted to be a boy since I was a small child. Quite a lot of dysphoria. I think that's enough. Is that enough? Oh yeah, I also plan on having surgery. Looking at the most viewed videos, we can get a pretty good idea of what Kalvin gets up to on his channel in his free time. These people he refers to as transtrenders, basically a term that refers to any transgender person who is unfortunate enough to not experience gender in exactly the same way that Kalvin does. I actually did plan an elaborate video about transtrenders, but ContraPoints beat me to it with her own video, so I guess I just put that on hold for a bit. What if I also told you that I identified as a non-binary guy? But that's not logical.
Things non-binary people can do. Call themselves men/women.
No, that makes absolutely no sense.
How does it make sense? You see, the thing is, my gender identity isn't really up to par with Kalvin's standards. That's fine, I can deal with that. I guess his opinions don't really take into account the complexities of human experience. It's weird, isn't it, how a 19-year-old on YouTube can be wrong. If someone falls outside of what he thinks is truly trans, then apparently they deserve to be completely roasted in a reaction video where he will consistently misgender them and shit on every aspect of their appearance in front of hundreds of thousands of people. Like a lot of transgender people my age, I lived out my first adolescence on the internet, and one of the most influential platforms on my path to self-discovery and all that beautiful, wholesome stuff was the glorious mess that is YouTube. I can remember sitting up until 4 AM watching people talk about their experiences with social or physical transition. When I was questioning all the gender stuff, it was a very vulnerable time for me. And at that time, I was desperate to feel legitimate. And when you're desperate to feel legitimate, you can get a bit angry. And I'm sure that his habit of making this kind of video probably does come from a legitimate place of deep-rooted pain, frustration, and dysphoria at seeing other people with different experiences use the term transgender to describe themselves. This whole thing makes him angry, and he seems to have found a creative outlet. Although I do question whether this is a healthy coping technique in the long run. I have wanted to make a video about this guy for a while, and I was mostly going to focus on his most viewed video, which is now approaching 2 million views. It's called Trans Guy Reacts to Crazy Transtrender. So why do we give a fuck about this video? Why? Why? The person unfortunate enough to be targeted in this video to go viral was a young YouTuber named Brennan. In this beautiful, glorious, exquisite example of free speech, Kalvin basically shits on this person's appearance and gender expression for almost half an hour because their experience with gender isn't exactly the same as his, all the while consistently saying that they aren't really transgender. Another reason I hadn't made this video yet was that I was slightly anxious of being harassed by his bloodthirsty fanbase. Hey. And well, that's exactly what happened to Brennan. Hundreds, if not thousands of Kalvin's fans piled onto this tiny YouTube channel, and Brennan consequently deleted all of their LGBTQ content and now exclusively posts videos about the Marvel Universe. Which is nice, that's great. Good job, Brennan, good job. Fuck the haters. The thing is that because the video that Kalvin made about them is now approaching 2 million views, they still get harassed by his fans. The comments on the original video and on their videos being quite a good indicator of the shit they still have to deal with to this day. Once Kalvin's first anti-SJW transtrender reaction video went viral, he decided to make it his thing. He did used to include the names of the social media profiles of the people that he was bullying, but, you know, people started thinking, hey, that's not very cool, so he stopped explicitly showing their names. But he still shows the images and the text, so their profiles are extremely easy to find with reverse image search and basic internet know-how. He also does say not to harass these people now. He's so nice, such a good guy, good guy. But this hasn't actually changed anything at all. It does, however, give him just enough protection to keep making these videos because he can't control his fans and he's just giving his opinion. And he has free speech and this is America and he's just such a nice guy. Recently, Kalvin posted another transtrender reaction video that has since been deleted. The person who was targeted in this video was a childhood abuse survivor and struggled with mental health, and he knew this because it was in the fucking video. This person then got harassed by Kalvin's? This person then got harassed by Kalvin's fanbase, and here are some of the examples. And then the next part isn't so fun.
So, I made this video. Really, at the end of the day, it was a lighthearted video. I personally believe that, again, everybody is open to their own opinion. And really, I think it's insane that people are going around saying that I'm this huge bully. And really, I don't even really know how much harassment was done. I really don't. I truly think I was actually nicer in this video than I am most of the time. Basically saying, oh, the person Kalvin made a video on tried to kill themselves. Like, they're in the hospital. Like, this person tried to kill themselves. I don't even know for sure if this account is real. You can never blame someone else for hurting yourself or trying to kill yourself. Now, if I had sat on YouTube and said, kill yourself, fucking kill yourself. I want you to kill yourself. My fans, I want you to all go tell this person to kill himself. That would make me liable for this. But I didn't do that. That's my right to an opinion on the internet. And so the fact that people are now saying that this is my fault or that I caused this person to try to kill themselves is absurd. It's awful to try to tell anybody in any circumstance that it's their fault that somebody else tried to hurt themselves, because at the end of the day, if you try to hurt yourself or kill yourself, that is your own decision. It's something, in your brain and everything, but it's not someone else's fault. You can never blame someone else for a choice that you make. And again, this is alleged. There's no proof that any of this happened. They haven't said anything. There's no actual real evidence. It would never be my intention for someone to hurt themselves. But again, you can't hold me accountable for something that somebody else chose to do. It is not the meanest video in the world, but really at the end of the day, people are looking for reasons to hate me and looking for reasons to shut me down because they don't like my opinions. But it's unfair to say, once again, that it's my fault that somebody tried to take their own life if they did. Again, there's literally no real proof of this. But to be completely blunt, I think that if you want to hurt yourself over someone on the internet's opinion of you, you should not be on the internet. I have every single right to talk about it and to share my opinion. It doesn't matter if I have followers or not. That's unfair to hold me to a different standard just because people are watching me, because whether I had 10 subscribers or 1 million subscribers, I would hold my opinion and I deserve the right to give my opinion. And once again, I would never purposefully send my followers to go and hate on somebody. If somebody didn't post about me at all, I'm not gonna send my subscribers to go after them. I think it's really, really weak-minded to assume that everybody on the internet has good intentions. All these people that, see this random post saying this person tried to kill themselves. You don't know, was this a serious attempt? We don't know, but people will say things like that and say things to try and shut down my opinion. People would lie about something like that. They will do that. And that's a real thing that people do, is lie about situations. People are way too innocent and really think that people are always good and always doing the right thing. The thing people don't seem to understand is that on the internet, if you put something out publicly, you're opening the door for critique. You can't expect to post something cringy on the internet and expect publicly nobody to have a problem with it or be against it or critique it in any way.